Hello, everybody. How are you? Today, I want to tell you what did lockdown give to me. Now, we started the lockdown, I think, around the month of the beginning of March, right? And then from March onwards, we are home. We're not doing anything, not going to work, not doing anything, just being at home. So, in the beginning, it was a little difficult. I was used to going out, I was used to going to work and coming back in the evening. But then, slowly and slowly, I started settling down and I started meditating more. This was something good because before I hardly used to get time to meditate. I used to meditate, but after the lockdown, it was more. I started meditating more. I started going into contemplation more. I started thinking about myself. What is my life purpose? What do I need to do? What what would make me happy? What would make me grow from inside? Spiritually grow. And then along came the YouTube idea. And then I started doing YouTube. And it was so much fun. I made so many friends. So many friends. And everybody came online. And I was like so happy. And then the meditation, the extra meditation, which I was doing, started giving me a lot of clarity. And I could communicate with the angels even better, much better. I could understand their language and I could hear the whispers more clearer. So, guys, what I want to tell you is meditation is so important in our lives to make us realize who we are. Where do we want to go? What do we need to do? And the clarity inside us. All these things developed after the lockdown. And in a way, I mean, apart from the sad news we heard about so many deaths with corona and so many people losing their lives, that was sad, of course. But staying home was something which created a lot of space inside me. I learned how to stay with my family 24/7 because we were used to going to work and then meeting at a certain time. So, how to get along and also patience and tolerance and all the symptoms which we all faced, and me too, with the changing of times. As we all know that the earth is shifting. The earth is shifting to the fifth dimension. So there are a lot of changes coming in. A lot of things coming out of our system, clutter which we don't need, which doesn't serve us anymore. So that clutter coming out. So there was a lot of discomfort too in the beginning, a lot of a feeling of being trapped, a feeling of not being able to do anything. But later on, as time went by, I felt myself being settled. And I kind of started liking me being at home and being by myself. I started liking my company. I started liking my company. And I would talk to myself and I would, in quiet time, communicate with the angels. I would start communicating with my higher self, which the higher self, I found my higher self to be so loving, so loving. that I can't express that love to you. And so, guys, this was a big change which came into our lives, into everybody's lives. If you feel you also went through this change and something positive came out of you, then do share in the comment box. And let's all share what we went through. Um, Now I hear things are getting better, especially here in Pakistan. And I hear people going out. I still haven't really gone out, but I've gone out outdoors into the garden and into the. I live in a complex, so we have a nice big garden outside. So I've been out and I went for a walk last night and it felt really, really good. Otherwise, I was walking at home. I was doing my exercises and everything at home, and I was not going out just to be on the safe side, you know. And I still haven't gone to the malls, or though the malls are open and the stores are open, but I still haven't been to the malls, and I still want to wait till we get a clear signal. I don't want to take any risk because it's better to be careful than be sorry. So it's better to be careful than be sorry, right? So that way, it's a good idea to stay indoors. And of course, if you have a garden, if you have a little bit of space where you can go out and walk and spend a little time in the fresh air, that would be not a bad idea. But guys, we are all going through this change. We are all going through this change. And the change is always for the better. The change is always for the better. We always discover something within us. We always do. If we have a little patience and we have a little tolerance, we discover things within us. There's a whole lot of treasure inside us. Whole lot of treasure. And believe me, you would be discovering yourself your whole life and you would still have something more to discover. You're so vast. You're so spacious. We feel that we are very small and we are more focused on the outside world, but we're not focused inside. So this time, this lockdown time, gave lot of people to focus inside and also feel a lot of symptoms, which of course some people got worried, like headaches, ringing in the ears, sleepless nights, insomnia, blood pressure, all these things and many more people experienced, and me too, in a way, I experienced. And but that was all a cleansing, a way of cleansing for nature. Nature was cleansing us. So nothing to be afraid of. Nature was cleansing us, cleaning us. Because now at this stage, I feel that I am more aware than what I was before. I've been doing this meditation and angel cards for the last 25 years. But now, after this lockdown, I got a lot of time to be with myself. It's like it's like getting in touch with that inner light which is inside you. You know, there's a lot of difference between saying things and experiencing it. I know about the inner light. I had experienced it to some extent, but now the way I experience that inner light, the way I absorbed myself, absorbed, absorbed into my soul. I felt my soul, which was just light, just light. And that was something which was unexplainable. I also during this time realized that I have to become a vegetarian. During this time, I became a vegetarian, a pure vegetarian. It was difficult at first, but then I became so light. I became so light. And another thing which happened with me, that the illusion of separation, with other beings, that vanished. I feel one with everything, and that's such a beautiful experience. That is, you never feel alone. You're one with everything. I mean, words are not enough to explain that feeling, what it is to be one with everything, to be one with the animals, the plants, beings, human beings, trees, the air. You feel love all around. So, in a way, what can I tell you? I can say that apart from the fact that, of course, uh, it's saddening to hear that we lost a lot of human beings during this virus, during this pandemic. But on the other hand, lot of people found themselves, and me being one of them. I'm sure the people who have left this world are now in a better place, and they're in a much better place, a higher frequency, where they finally know who they are and why they had come to this world and what to do in this world. So everything is finally clear to them, the people who have left this worldly existence. I pray for all of them to find peace and bliss where they are, because that's a higher frequency and that's a beautiful place. But I, for one, among all, also enjoyed being with myself, and finally to be able to feel myself and get the clarity of doing what I love to do. And that is why I'm giving out to the world what I feel inside me, the love of not being separate from anybody. I'm one with everyone. Even the readings I do for the other people are not other people for me. That's me again. That's me in a different form. Everything is me in a different form. So I'm very grateful to the divine for giving me this clarity, for giving me this closeness, and for me to be finding the light which is within me, and I can spread the light everywhere. And that's what I'm doing. Thank you.